They did not hold a press conference. They did not issue a joint statement. They did not need to. When Rabiu Kwankwaso walked into the African Democratic Congress, he did not walk in alone. He walked in with a condition. One condition, non-negotiable, unwritten, but understood by every serious player in that room. Peter Obi must be on this ticket. The African Democratic Congress has now announced a consensus candidate method for its presidential ticket. Read that sentence again, slowly, because what looks like a party administrative decision is in truth the most calculated political maneuver Nigeria has seen since the Third Republic. The presidency at Aso Rock is not sleeping well tonight, and they should not be. Before we enter the full weight of this matter, join the community where the stories others bury are the ones we lead with. Subscribe, turn on the bell. This conversation is not for the casual observer. Kwankwaso did not decamp on impulse. In Nigeria, a man of his political architecture does not move until the foundation of where he is going has been tested, load-bearing wall by load-bearing wall. Months of back-channel negotiations, delicate, conditional, deliberate, and the floor on which those negotiations rested was singular. He would not compete against Peter Obi. He would stand with him. As the Hausa proverb instructs, the finger that wants to pick the thorn must first know where the thorn is sitting. The rally in Kano told the story before the party did. Kwankwaso's supporters, men and women whose loyalty to him is not political fashion but bone-deep conviction, broke into thunderous chants of Obi and Kano. Not by accident, not by spontaneity. Those crowds were briefed in private long before they arrived in public. What you witnessed was not a crowd cheering. It was a constituency announcing its verdict. Nigeria's party primaries, let us be honest, are not democracy in action. They are auctions. Delegates arrive at venues with envelopes already warm in their pockets. This is not allegation. It is the documented infrastructure of how presidential tickets are assembled in this country. Parties collapse under the weight of their own primaries, contested results, aggrieved candidates, fractured coalitions, legal battles that drain the energy meant for the actual election. ADC, by choosing the consensus route, has not just avoided a primary, it has refused to participate in a system designed to favor whoever has the deepest pockets, and in doing so, it has sent a message that no campaign billboard can buy. There is also the administrative reality that no one is discussing loudly enough. INEC's deadline is a hard clock. It does not negotiate. ADC has acknowledged it cannot submit its digitalized membership register on time. A full primary with delegate selection, logistics and accreditation across Nigeria's complex geography is a timeline they do not possess. Consensus is not merely the smart choice. For ADC, it is the only choice. What is remarkable is that the only rational administrative option also happens to be the most politically explosive one possible. 2 men, 1 ticket, 1 mission. Here is the arithmetic that terrifies the ruling establishment. Peter Obi in 2023 ran with a fractured party, limited structure, and a campaign budget that could not compete with the machinery of APC or PDP. He still pooled millions, concentrated in the south, dense in urban centers, electric among educated youth who had decided that the old arrangement was no longer acceptable. Kwankwaso, meanwhile, commands Kano, Nigeria's second most populous state, with the kind of loyalty that is not rented at election season but held year-round. His base does not overlap with Obi's base. They do not compete. They complete each other. North and South, Muslim and Christian, old political royalty and new civic energy. A jigsaw puzzle that, assembled, covers more of this country's electoral map than any alliance since 1999. Tinubu's survival in 2023 was arithmetic, not mandate. The anti-establishment vote was split between Obi and Atiku. Divided, neither could cross the threshold. United, they almost certainly would. Every strategist in Abuja has run this calculation. Every governor in the ruling party has seen the result. The question at every 2027 strategic meeting inside APC is not whether this ticket is dangerous, it is whether anything can stop it. Nigerians are exhausted. Cynical, yes. Disappointed, yes. The scar tissue of broken promises runs deep in this country. But they are watching. And what they are watching is 2 men from different worlds, different faiths, different histories, moving toward each other not for the spoils, or at least not visibly for the spoils, but because a significant portion of this country believes this combination is its last clean shot at something different. The consensus method, if it holds, carries a message no advert agency can manufacture. We did not sell this ticket to the highest bidder. In a country where political trust has hit a historic flaw, that message lands harder than any rally. It cannot be faked. It has to be earned. But, and this is the question this country must demand an answer to, who is funding AVC's operations? What does Kwankwaso personally receive in this arrangement? And has Peter Obi confirmed any of this? Because in Nigeria, the distance between a political arrangement and a political performance is measured in press statements that never come. The ticket, if it holds, changes everything. If it fractures, and Nigerian alliances have fractured before, spectacularly, publicly, and at the worst possible moment, it hands Tinubu exactly the divided opposition he needs. The fly that refuses to listen follows the corpse into the grave. Nigeria is watching. The question is whether the men at the center of this moment are watching back with the same seriousness, the same discipline, and the same commitment to each other they are asking this country to extend to them.